It was a quiet weekend afternoon, and I had been invited to a small gathering at a friend's place. Nothing formal. Just snacks, tea, a few familiar faces, and the kind of easy conversation that moves around a room without asking much from anyone. The table in the kitchen was full in a very comforting way. A plate of fruit. A bowl of chips. Some pastries, paper cups, a few bottles, and one large tray of something warm that smelled so good it made everyone glance over more than once. I was standing near the end of the table when my friend smiled at me and said, "Help yourself." A simple phrase. A friendly phrase. The kind people say all the time in exactly that kind of room. Unfortunately, my brain took it in a much more ambitious direction. Because what I heard was not "please take some for yourself." What I heard was closer to, "Please step in and help. Help with the food. Help with the table. Help with the general flow of the afternoon." And once that idea landed, it felt strangely reasonable. So I nodded, picked up the serving spoon, and began doing what I believed was the polite thing. I turned to the person beside me and asked, "Would you like some?" Then the next person. Then the next. Very gently. Very sincerely. Like I had been assigned a role by fate. For a few seconds, no one stopped me. Which did not help. One person smiled and held out a plate. Another said thank you. Someone else moved a cup aside to make space. And with every small success, my confidence grew. I was no longer a guest. Apparently, I was catering. Then my friend looked over and said, still smiling, "Oh no, I meant for you. Just 4 little words. For you. Not for the room. Not for the guests. Not for my sudden new career in casual food service. Just for me." I froze with the spoon still in my hand. Not dramatically. Just long enough for the sentence to settle properly. Then I started laughing, and once I did, everyone else laughed too. Not at me in a sharp way. More like the whole room had been waiting kindly for me to catch up with the meaning. So I finally made myself a plate, this time with less authority and much better understanding. After that, the afternoon carried on as if nothing much had happened at all. People kept talking. Tea was poured. The tray grew lighter. And my brief, unofficial period as host of the snack table softened almost immediately into something harmless. Later, when I thought about it again, I could still see myself there with the serving spoon, full of purpose, helping far more than anyone had asked. And somehow it no longer felt embarrassing. Just warm, slightly ridiculous, and exactly the kind of mistake a room full of kind people knows how to hold.